Hey everybody, it's the Coach. This is Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, it's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. Soldier Field opened back in 1924 with the Bears becoming tenants in 71, and what a home field advantage it has become here in Chicago. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. Brandon Godden with Charles Davis, back for our fourth season already calling games together. Hard to believe that. And as we begin 2019, the 100th season of the NFL, it's the 199th matchup between the Packers and the Bears.
Makes our 4 seasons together seem rather small, doesn't it, when you put those numbers next to it? But how about this opener? Last year, it was the season opener in Green Bay, and that was an absolute classic. Aaron Rodgers coming back and throwing the big touchdown passes for the Packers to win. But now they're under new management. Matt LaFleur is their head coach. Rodgers still the quarterback. The Bears, the defending NFC North champs.
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken about 7 yards deep, and no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by their Pro Bowl quarterback in 2018, the guy from Clemson in his 3rd year, Deshaun Watson. They go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. And now the offensive starters for the Packers.
Obviously a tough test for this offense right out of the gate. Road game in game 1 of the new year. Conventional wisdom says, go slow, take care of the football. I think in this case, attack early and get the home team back on their heels.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try the air now with Watson. Gates with a grab. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And here are the Chicago defensive starters.
A veteran steadying force for this defense is middle linebacker Mason Foster. Had a terrific year in 2018, a career high in fumble recoveries, 2nd most interceptions for him in a season. He always finds his way around the football.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. 3rd and 2, Watson. The open man is Smith. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
Well, he's looking sharp right from the get-go here. Tough division. They needed this kind of a start. But I think this is part of where scripting comes in. We always hear about the scripting of plays, how they're going to be called. Everyone dress rehearses their script, and right now they're following it to a T.
And for that opening drive, so part of the script still to come, right, partner?
Yeah, no doubt about it. We've got a ways to go with that, but you can tell that they worked on the script the entire week in practice, and it's paying off for them.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there, and now it's second down. Back to the air, Watson on second down. It's caught, Smith. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 32-yard line. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Off of play action, it's Watson. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? A shotgun snap for Watson. And that's complete to Gates. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Here's Randy Bullock now as he'll go for the field goal. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So here now the Bears offense for their first drive of the game. They'll have the speedy Tyrod Taylor calling the shots, the former Virginia Tech Hokie.
All day, dog. Check it backer, check it backer.
Melvin Gordon, the 2-time Pro Bowler. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run with a 3rd-year man. This is Tariq Cohen. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Double time. You got 3 down.
This is Gordon. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. And a peek at the defense for the Packers.
Harrison Smith is a player I love to watch. Whether he's ranging deep as a free safety or near the line of scrimmage where he makes more plays, keep your eyes on him.
Check, 59. So don't say nothing. Hold up.
On 3rd down, Taylor. It's complete to Hopkins. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Still leaves him with 4th and short. Any chance you go for it?
It's definitely in the back of my mind. In fact, I've discussed it with my staff all week long, different situations that I may want to go for it. Where's the ball in the field? Do I have confidence in my trigger guy? What am I going to do? I'm also talking about my analytics department. What are the odds? If I don't get it, what's it going to do to me the rest of the game? Personally, I end up taking all that, putting it in my head, and making a decision. And you know me, I'm probably going to go for it.
Wow, you want to make an opening drive statement.
Yes, I do. Once I have the ball and I've got it on the move, I don't want to just give up that easily.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10.
Mike, this is it. I got you.
The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace. On 2nd down and 4. Watson, he's got it to Ingram, complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Watson off play action. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Back to throw, Watson. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a 1st down.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. Gordon loses the football. It's loose. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Quick throw into the hands of Hopkins out wide. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. They have the 1st down with that gain of 4 yards.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
I got one. Jumper.
They go play action now. Taylor. And it's caught here. Amendola. A really good pickup of 28 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Taylor. And this one's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Taylor to throw. Nowhere to get away, and down he goes. Taylor is sacked. Jannard Avery with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And now here is Mason Crosby, the Packers' all-time leading scorer, but now lining up in a different uniform. This from 42 yards out. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now it's Watson. This one complete to Ingram. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
On 2nd down, it's Ingram. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Watson on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Watson now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Here's Ingram. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Watson, complete, Smith has it. The reception good for 7, it's 3rd down. The Packers on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now Watson, he's got his man, it's Williams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 34-yard line. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Watson and the offense going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits.
A gain of just a yard. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
I'm going back to you.
To throw is Watson. He's got Smith here. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Traquan Smith, 31 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
On for the point after is Randy Bullock. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Taylor will throw. Amendola's got it, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards into Chicago first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Cohen, and able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. A reminder coming up at halftime, it's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. And of course, we'll also take a look back at this first half. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Here's Taylor. Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Back out for another drive comes LeGarrette Blount. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive maybe. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Watson over the middle, and it's incomplete. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver, and it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On the catch, it's Crowder. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Brett Kern now as he'll punt it away for the second time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Getting set to go again, DeAndre Hopkins marches back onto the field. You would have to think they're going to make it more of a priority to get him the football. You're losing here in the second quarter, and he's been really quiet.
I think all we have to do, and it's too bad we can't actually see the actual play sheet now from the coordinator, because he's looking down at that and saying, okay, do I put him in different spots? Do I try and isolate him? What routes do I run? You're exactly right. They've got to get the ball in his hands and get their offense kick-started.
He does have the 2 catches, but pretty quiet so far. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Taylor throwing again. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Taylor. He's got this down to the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is gone. Time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Check 56. It's our time. It's our time.
Now Taylor on first down. They'll roll him out right. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the... So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. A final shot before the break. Watson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. So we have hit halftime of the 2019 opener from Chicago. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, good to get another season underway. We'll get back to you guys for the second half of the season. But first, let's take a still to come here in the opening weekend of the NFL season. We'll start in the early window and begin up in Minneapolis. A tough one for the homestanding Vikings, as they'll be forced to reckon with the Atlanta Falcons. More good stuff later in the afternoon, one being down in the desert, where it'll be the Cardinals at home in Glendale, taking on the Detroit Lions. And finally, on Sunday Night Football, a good one to kick off the year, as the Patriots will raise their 6th Super Bowl banner at home against their rivals through many of those years, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packers defense here, they're heading back out onto the field. Big reason reason they've got the lead here in the second half. They have been swarming to the football and laying some big hits.
Yes, this is not the woodwinds or the string section at all in the band, is it? Straight percussion, and you can feel the thumps all the way up here. Doing a great job putting themselves in the right spot to make those types of plays.
We got a chance to see some of those thumps. They'll start the third quarter on the ground with Gordon. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play there by Gordon. 45. Trailing here in the third, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
So the big play has him all the way down now for 1st and 10. Here's Gordon. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down. This one out quickly to Amendola. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 19. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Cohen. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Taylor now to throw on 3rd down. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Now it's Taylor. Got Gordon open, completes it. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Now Taylor to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
Now Mason Crosby on for the field goal. And Crosby puts it through, and that'll bring him back within 4. They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive, but you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. You end up having to take 3 there.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense as they 1st and 10.
What is that? 19. Hang on,
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. Up by Crowder. And to the other field before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Ingram. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Now it's Watson, a bootleg. And this one complete to Smith. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. On first down, Watson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Back to the running game, it's Ingram. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Right there, 54 miles. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Watson now going to run the option right. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, Watson throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Derek Carrier, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. It's caught. Smith. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Traquan Smith, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Now Bullock to add the extra point. It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6. That time, a 9-play drive. And the result, a Green Bay score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Gordon. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Draw play. Cohen. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Continues to be a struggle for this offense, and this hold on a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying football. Yeah, you want to run it. You spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
On 2nd and 11, Taylor, and that'll be incomplete. The intended receiver was set to Valve, but now it'll be 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Taylor, and he connects with Ertz. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Taylor now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And down inside the 15 he goes. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Hey, let's get that ball.
From the red zone now, here's Taylor on 1st down. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Taylor running the option left. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Jannard Avery able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Now Mason Crosby on for the field goal. The kick by Crosby is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. The field goal we just saw has this now at a 1-score game. And on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? It might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball. But here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that. And that means opening things up again, being a little more free in what they're trying to get done on offense.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Watson now to throw. Gates with a grab. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Throwing on third down, Watson. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. A big third down pickup of 20 yards.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. Watson now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. This will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He finds his target. It's Crowder. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Watson in the offense going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Another carry for the workhorse tonight, Ingram. And not much, maybe a yard down to the 23. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence, his 2nd sack of the night. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? From the gun, Watson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The sack coming from Adrian Claiborne off the edge.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
that.
Super toe.
And Taylor's throw there should have been intercepted, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10, it's Taylor again. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. And that is incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. Taylor incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Taylor going to throw again. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Let's go. Let's go.
From midfield now, here's Taylor. And a completion to Wilson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there on a first down for Chicago. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Back to throw. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Gets it to Gordon. And 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
10 more there and another first down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. They run it here with Gordon. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. They're going on 4th down. It's Taylor. And no, it's incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. Line him up. Line him up.
On first down, Ingram. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Again, they'll run with Ingram. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
I got him. Check 52.
On 3rd down, Mark Ingram. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line. So now the Bears down by 8. At time, a huge fact. They need a touchdown and, of course, the 2-point conversion as well. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their own 37. He's back to throw.
He's checking.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. First down. They'll look to throw. It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Now it's Taylor. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Nick Bosa brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for the Packers, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos.
And so that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen, for us on Thursday Night Football. The Bears fall to the Packers 17-9. Great game. Come down to the end of the game. Absolutely fantastic game. And we will move on to the Sunday games here in a moment. I got to go through all the Sunday games, make sure they're all simulated except for the three that we'll see, which will be Minnesota and Atlanta, I believe, was one of them. Yeah, Falcons at Vikings. And then the 4 o'clock game will be Giants at Cowboys. Sunday night will be Steelers at Patriots. And then we will do the doubleheader on Monday night. So next up will be the Sunday games. It'll all be one big broadcast. That's just how I'm going to do it this time. And then the doubleheader on Monday night. So on a normal weekend, like we'll go to week 2, for instance. So on week 2, we'll have the Thursday night game, the Sunday stream, which will be all 3 Sunday games, and then Monday night. So it'll be 3 streams per week of the season. And when we get to the playoffs, we'll stream every game of every week because it's only 4 in total. So we'll break it up between the Saturday and Sunday games, and we'll go from there. But as of right now, it's really early. We're only week 1, but we'll go ahead and get into those week 1 matchups, as I said. Falcons at Vikings, Giants, Cowboys, Steelers, Patriots, Texans, Saints, Broncos, Raiders. You'll see all those games. We'll see you guys next time. And until then, keep it cool.